So now we are going to, I will open my folder. Theory, index 16.html. Okay, so let load all the packages. It is going to take a. Okay, the last session we have discussed about that is called what we can say, for loop. Okay, what is for loop, for of loop, and for in loop. Okay, so I think for in loop we have studied. So what is a for loop? First we have started with the for loop. So that is initialization, and this is the comparison, and it is the increment. Okay, so same thing. I will go with the index 16.html index. Welcome to loops. Okay, okay, fine. So the for loop is what? It is having a three conditions. So that is called a initialization and comparison and a increment. Okay, initialization means it is going to be initialized with I equal to 0 or I equal to 1. Comparison means what? So I value that is 0 and a tricks dot length. This is the length of the array, and I plus plus means so it is increment by 1. So this is called a one loop. Okay, so now what we want to do, so we want to mm, go through the iterables. Okay, so now we have looped through the what you can say object, and we have looped through the arrays. Okay, the first loop we have discussed about the for of loop and the for in loop. The for in loop, what it is going to be looped through? It is going to be looped through with the what we can say property name. Let's say this is the ballers is an object, so that object contains a key pair value. So let temp for let x in ballers. So ballers is a, it is going to be dump a first name in the x. Okay, how the program executes? Okay, so just for a while you just comment it. Okay, let's say nothing is there, just comment it. Only you can focus on this one. Okay, okay, so first I have an object and ballers f name Maxwell franchisee RCB location. So this is a one object. Okay, so I will use a, instead of ballers I will take a baller. Ballers means it's a plural, it will happen. So baller f name Maxwell franchisee RCB location Australia. Okay, so this is a one temporary variable, and for let x in baller. So what is the baller? The baller is containing a f name, l name, and this is a what you can say. Okay, so this is the baller. So first we are going to be dump a f name inside a x. Okay, so baller of f name means it is going to be printer Maxwell. The first Maxwell will be added. The next baller of franchisee. So this is the property name. So that is dumped to here. And location, and the location, baller of location is a, baller of location is Australia. So that is it is dumped here. Okay, okay. For let x in baller temp plus equals to baller of. So this is how it is going to be print. Right click. Okay, Maxwell, RCB, Australia. So this is the one object. It is going to be iterated through the what you can say object. How it is object iterating? By using the property name. F name is a property name. Maxwell is a property value. Okay, just so this is the F name is a property name. Maxwell is a property value. Property name, property value. Property name, property value. Okay, so this is called the key pair value of a what we can say. So this is the property name, property value in the for in loop. So this is the for in loop. We are going to be iterate through the F name object and a franchisee property name location franchisee sorry X. Here what happens? We have a baller object. We are going to be accessed through the F name uh, franchisee location. So it might contains the another value. So if you want to add a one more value, so just add a one more object, Maxwell, something, a Shemi, and a something Mumbai Indians or Gujarat Titans or whatever this location, India, something like that. So if you want to do this one, so you have to enclose with the square bracket. So why where we are using? So if you just open any everyone is seeing the IPL. See how it is. If you see IPL score board, if you just go for the images, something. Okay, let's say this is a one cricket scoreboard or something like that. Okay, so it is going to be uh, okay. This is the key pair, key value, key value. So if you want to display the data like this, you have to go like this. Let's say RCB team 2024. Okay, see. Let's say it is displaying on the what you can say IPL Geo Cinema at the live. So how it is displaying here? So let's say RCB. Let's say this is the instead of bowlers, correct names. So correct names of F name means correct names of F name is Faf du Plessis, correct F name Glenn Maxwell, correct dot F name, correct dot F name, F name, F name, F name, F name. So property value is changing, but property name remains same. Here, F name is the same thing; it will remain, but the property value it is going to be changed. Okay, so this is called what we can say uh, JavaScript. What I can say. JS foreign loop. Foreign loop for what? So to iterate through the object. Okay. And one more loop will come. So we already discussed the for each loop. So for each loop is again it's a loop only. So there is a one callback function will be involved. How for each constant and num equals to bracket 10, 58, comma 65, comma 89, comma so any random number like that. Okay, so I want to loop through this one. So let I will take a one temporary variable to store the each value. Okay, because I want to print all the value, right? So to print we need to store into one temporary variable. So now I will use a num dot for each. Okay, so num dot for each. Then I will call a sorry iterator num array. So this is a one method. Okay. So for each, so this is how it is going to be called. Okay. So here what happens? Uh, I will call here function, and this is the iteration array bracket open close brace value comma index comma array. Okay. So what it is, already we have discussed this one. So once you run the program, it is going to become here. So it will read everything, and next it will come here, and it will first read this one. What it is? Oh, is it an array? It contains the number of items, and it is a index counting will be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So actually 700 will be there, but it is starting with the 0, so that's why. So index is 0, 6. So I want to iterate. So iterate num is a one function here. This is called a function defining, and this is called a function calling. So here what happens? Num 10, 50 is there. Okay. Iterate num array. So it is going to become iterate num array value. So what is the value? So this is the value. It is going to be dumped for every iteration. The first num number is a 10 is a dumped here. Then what is the index? So it is a 0 index, it is printed here. And what is the array? That this is the array name here, it is there. Okay. So this is the array name is a num. Okay. So just I will do with a some double quote. It's not a proper way. So here the array name is a num, and the index will be 0, a value will be 10. So how the num is a array, this is the value is this one, index is 0. So like that, next is the num, the value will be 58, index will be 1. So like that it is going to be keep on iterating. Okay. So now what happens? Txt equals to plus equals to value. Open with the play server. Okay, so what we are doing here? So just it is displaying, but we are not printing. How to print? So just go here, document dot write of double quote. So add a br tag. Okay, the what you can say. Okay, the iteration of an num array. Okay, num control s right click, open with the live server. So here the we need to print the text. So copy, control V, control S. Okay, what is the error? Control Shift I. If any error means you have to see here in the console. What is this? Bowler is not defined. Okay, so here was the index 15.html. What is the bowler is not defined? See here we have commented some of the code, right? So where is this one? Crix and Crick's name, bowler, everything is there. So what I will do, I will just comment this one as well. Control forward slash. So comment means it is disabled. If you just see here, the iteration of a number array is 1058. So if you want to separate by comma means, so how to do? So if you just add a plus comma. Okay, control S. If you just iterate through here, see 10, 58, 65, 89, 14, 25, 82, 12. So this is how it is going to be iterate. Okay, so this is called a for each loop. For each loop is nothing but it is iteration of an array. So then we have a for each function and we have a value index array. So if you tell this much means it's more enough. Okay. The next is we have learned about a for in for each loop. The next will come. Okay, just I will comment this one also. Control forward slash. I will go for the for each loop. So what is the for each loop? Okay, sorry, for of loop. So constant. Okay, constant. I will take a cars equals to. I will take a BMW Audi BMW RD and uh, Ferrari. Okay, let txt equals to empty string for of loop. So just this is the minimal loop, and here what we are going to do, we are taking a so temporary variable, then I will take a one more x or y of cars. Okay, so for in loop. See, we have discussed about a for in loop where we are going to be iterate through the object. Okay, how the object? It is a one object. How the iterating? By using the f name, l name, location. Okay, the next is the cars. So BMW, Audi, Ferrari. So you want to iterate through the array. So just you have to go with the let y of cars. Okay. So here what happens? Remaining logic is same thing. Txt plus equals to okay x sorry y. What is the y? So this is the y. So here cars, the first BMW is dumped here. So that is in the y. It will store to the text. Next will be Audi. The Audi will be dumped here. The Audi is dumped to here. And Ferrari. So this Ferrari will come here. The Ferrari is dumped here. Now the text is containing the BMW, Audi, Ferrari. CLZ. Okay. Cars. Save it. Right click. Open with the live server. Okay. Right click. Inspect. We'll see the console. See here. BMW, Audi, Ferrari. When it comes to the array, we are using a for of loop. When it comes to the object, we are using a for in loop. And if you want to iterate through the array, so how to iterate through an array? The constant something language equals to Kannada. Okay, save it. Okay, here what happens? Let txt. I will take okay txt already it is there. What I will do? I will use a txt1. Okay, txt1 is a temporary variable, so I want to loop through the array. For loop, open close brace, and let x of, okay, what is this one? The language is a variable. Okay, for let x of language. So now what happens here? So normal x plus equals to, so that is the x. Okay, so if you see here, uh, document dot write of the for of loop for a language variable. Okay. Document dot write the for of loop for language variable. Document dot write the for of loop for language variable plus txt. Okay, txt already it is there. What is this one? This is a txt1. So here also txt1 and here also txt1. Okay, so now if you see here, if you just go to the browser, we'll see here, reload it. Yeah, here it is throwing in x1 is not defined. Where? Yeah, that is not a x1, so that is a text one. Control S. If you just go here, the for of loop for the Kannada. So what is the see the variable the Kannada it is printing here. So what I will do, I will add a some break here and we'll add a plus here. See here it is a K is there. K A N N A D A. So this is called a one loop. Okay. What is this one? This is the for of loop. Okay, the next will come the almost or last loop, I think so, the while loop. So for that, I will close this one. Okay, so I will take a index17.html and the document, save it, h2, the while loop. Okay, so now a script and while loop means what? The while loop will loop through the block of a code. What is the while loop? So there is a one condition will be there. So for the specific condition to reach, you have to loop through. So for that, while open close brace. Okay. The next here we know we are going to be mention the condition. Okay. So what is the condition? Let n equals to 10. Okay. So this is a my variable. Okay. So then I will take a one more variable, let I less than. Okay, so here let is a let n equals to 10. I will use a let I equals to 0. Okay, just assume. So then if I is less than n, do whatever the one condition, print the value. So how to print? Document dot right bracket the value of I is plus I. Right click, open with the live server. Okay, control shift I. Why it is taking? Yeah, so there might be a condition why. So why it is taking this much of time? Yeah, so what I will do, I will slide changes. I will do slide changes here. I will remove this one. I think it is taking a while loop. So I will take a one more variable. Let the tmp temporary variable equals to empty string. Okay. So now the tmp plus equals to I want to add this string. Okay. So what is the string? I will first I will add a one break tag here to each line to make some space break plus and the value of I is what is the I? So we need to mention the I. So every time this string is going to be add inside to the temp. So until this condition will meet the match. So how to print? So document dot write of the value of plus. Okay, the document dot write the value of a temp. The temp plus and what is the value? So tmp is a temp value. Control S, right click, open with a live server. Still it is loading. We'll close it. We'll see what is the problem. Okay, so we have a I is 0. So what I will do, I will just remove this one and we'll add a just 10 directly. So both are same and I equals to 0 and I is a 0 is less than 0 10. Okay, obviously it is a is 0 is less than 10. Yes, so this block will be executed. So we are going to be, so this is the tmp is a my temporary variable, so that holds the this string for every time. Okay, temp and document dot write the value of a temp is tmp. So it looks correct, but there is a one mistake we have done. It is doing a iteration, but we are not incrementing here, so that is the plus plus. So first it is a 0, it is equal to 1 and 2 3 4, like that it is going to be increasing. Okay, right click, open with the live server. Okay, so this is how it is printing what we can say javascript while loop. So while loop, what for a specific condition it is going to be loop through. So this is a one specific condition, it is going to be loop through like this. Okay, so this is a what we can say the JS loops. Okay, so again, there is a if you want to go for what you can say complete reference and all, so if you just go for the what you can say Mozilla this one. Okay, so I think this is I think more enough for us session because this last session who are all going with the recorded videos. So those guys also please do prepare daily wise and after this March there is a openings will be